Welcome to the First Round Stoppage podcast. My name is Mat Astacio. I'm your host today. I'm here with Team LCCT 3D. These guys are awesome. We're going to talk a little bit about Fight Night Fury on the grappling side. So we got some Muay Thai fights March 23rd lined up. Before those Muay Thai fights, though, we're going to have a team grappling tournament, and these are some of the guys that are part of one of the teams on the card. Really excited to talk with them today. I was able to create some dialogue a little bit beforehand, so they have a lot to say, a lot of background and whatnot. So we're really excited to have them on here. I'll go ahead and just start by introducing them each individually. We'll start with you, Yousef, since you're the farthest away from me.
Sounds good.
But why don't you go ahead and tell them your full name, rank, and affiliation.
Sure. Yousef Al-Ghoul. I'm a brown belt at LCCT. And yeah, I mean, I started in wrestling and then kind of branched out to other martial arts like Muay Thai and then Jiu Jitsu as well, and kind of fell in love with Jiu Jitsu. Beautiful,
man. And how many years of experience do you have?
About 5 years of strictly jiu-jitsu.
Awesome.
5 years, yeah.
Cool, nice. All right, and then Dennis, you as well.
I'm Dennis Dombrow. I'm a black belt under Luis Claudio. I'm going on my 15th year of jiu-jitsu training.
Nice. Matt?
And I'm Matt Lim. I'm a purple belt under Luis Claudio at LCCT, and currently this is going to be my 3rd year under him.
Beautiful. Yeah, so you guys are all well-seasoned grapplers. Yeah. You guys are all going into this with a good mindset, good headed. You know, you guys are ready to take the goal, take the win.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Hell yeah, man, I love that. All right, so again, I'll kind of go back. I'm going to ask you each some individual questions, some personal questions about jiu-jitsu, right? So I'll start with you, Yousef. Right. As far as jiu-jitsu goes, why? Why did you choose jiu-jitsu? I know we talked a little bit about this before.
Right.
You had a wrestling background, but jiu-jitsu was kind of a missing piece. So explain a little bit what got you into that.
So, I mean, pretty much I wrestled in high school and college, and then I got into MMA, had quite a few pro MMA fights, and I started going to LCCT, which is my current affiliation, and I just loved Luis's teaching style. Luis Claudio is our coach there, and I just love how he breaks things down and gets all the details, and it kind of just showed me how much there is to learn there, and it really kind of helped me find myself in a way, like in a kind of finding like things I'm really good at and how to dissect like technique almost, and that's one of the things I really loved about jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Like I found out how to like dissect techniques really well, and from there, I like couldn't stop.
Yeah,
you know,
that's how you pick apart your opponent, essentially. And you set the pace. You know what you want to do. You put yourself in the position you want, and I think that's an awesome skill to learn, especially from jiu-jitsu, and apply that towards MMA. It's day and night. Next question: gi or no gi? What do you prefer?
I don't really have a preference between the two. I have more experience no gi, but I love the gi because it slows things down too. So
absolutely, cool. And then last question. What's your favorite submission, position, transition, anything like that in regards to jiu-jitsu?
Go-go choke's my favorite choke.
Nice. Hopefully we'll see that on Saturday night, a couple Saturdays from now, man. That'd be dope. I'll be like, yeah, he said that. He called it. All right, so we'll go to Dennis Dombrow next. Same questions here. So first question, why jiu-jitsu? I know you're a pro fighter. You fought in the past and stuff like that. But I noticed when I looked you up, actually, that most of your fights were finished on the ground through submission.
Yeah.
So obviously your jiu-jitsu, background.
Yeah, that's been my main style my whole career.
Yep.
Even when I was younger, before I took jiu-jitsu real seriously, I was always following it, and I just like the fact that with technique, a smaller person could defeat a larger person, and me, I'm not the biggest guy, so
absolutely.
I started training, and it clicked, and I've trained other styles too, but jiu-jitsu is really, and grappling is what I love.
Kind of stuck with you there?
Yeah.
No, I can relate to that too. I'm small myself, and there's nothing more empowering than being a small guy and like choking a big dude out that's like smothering you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Happens every time I roll with him.
Yeah, seriously. It's like, I'm fine. It's comfortable with being really uncomfortable,
for
essentially.
Sure.
But no, gi or no gi? What do you prefer?
I love the gi. I think it's a great tool, but I'm a no gi guy. I love no gi.
Would you say it has to do a lot with being a fighter, being in MMA?
Yeah, and MMA has always been my focus, even when I first started. So I was just more into the Nogi thing, and I love the gi. I love training in it. I like competing in it, but just maybe it is the MMA thing. I don't know. I like the rule set better. It feels more free. I'm just a Nogi guy.
Hell yeah, man. I can relate. I like the scrambles, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Just keep moving. You don't get stuck.
Yes.
You keep going, no matter what. All right, so last question. Favorite submission?
I love a guillotine, but I love taking the back and choking a guy.
Yeah?
I think
What's your favorite entry from the back to the back?
To the back?
Yeah.
There's so many.
It really is.
Anything just popping your head under the armpit and then getting your head higher than theirs.
Arm drag.
Yeah, arm drags are great. Just in different scrambles, I'm always looking to just get under the arm. Well, great. Now I just gave up my whole game plan. I hate taking the back. I don't do it.
He's not to take the back. Don't worry, guys. Did you watch the Meow Brothers this weekend? Or was it this weekend?
I did not.
Oh, they were taking the back left and right, man. It was crazy.
That Berimbolo.
That Berimbolo is no joke.
That's their thing, man.
I don't follow jiu-jitsu too much.
No?
Not as much as I used to.
Yeah.
A little bit, but just not like it used to be.
Yeah, honestly, I just started following it a lot more just because I started jiu-jitsu 4 years ago. Like I said, I wrestled most of my life.
Yeah.
But so I got into jiu-jitsu. It was like a no-brainer, goes hand in hand. But I never really followed it. So all my buddies at the gym were talking about, Gordon Ryan, Nicky Ryan, all these guys. I'm like, who the fuck are they talking about?
Right.
So I decided to take it upon
into
myself.
it. Yeah.
All right, so let's go with you next, Matt. Sorry, hold on one sec here.
Yeah.
So for you, same thing. Why jiu-jitsu?
Because it's fun choking out people, and I love it.
I mean, you're tall enough to be like a freaking pro NBA star.
I mean, yeah, but that's kind of boring to me.
Yeah.
Shooting a ball through a hoop. I just like choking out people.
I hear
Puts
you,
a smile on my face.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I feel bad for your opponents with that kind of mentality. That's fucking devilish right there. So gi or no gi?
I like both, but I started with gi, so I like gi better.
Yeah, I got you. And do you spend more time doing gi?
Yes, I do.
Okay, got you. This is a little different then. This is a no gi tournament.
Correct.
I mean, I've competed in no gi too,
Yeah,
so it's
it's
really no big deal for me. But I do like the gi, so.
Cool. And then your favorite submission?
Kimura.
The Kimura. Not even the trap system, just
Just
straight up.
Yeah, just straight up Kimura.
Straight up Kimura.
Big man move.
Yeah, seriously. It really is, though. It really is. You can get it from anywhere if
Pretty
you're
much,
strong,
yeah.
big and strong
Oh, yeah.
enough. You twist the guy's arm off. Bottom line. All right, well, thank you so much for answering those more personal questions. I just want the fans to get to know you guys a little bit more, understand your games a little more. When they're watching you on Saturday night, they're going to be like, oh, I remember him saying that, or like just understanding your game. I think it goes a long way.
Right.
So let's talk about Saturday. Let's talk about Fight Night Fury. What prompted you guys to even call Tristan and get a hold of these guys?
Actually, a friend of ours who he trains a little bit. He doesn't really compete, but he tagged me in it. And I looked it up. I was like,
Umar?
Umar did.
I heard about this.
Umar.
Yeah.
So
I actually saw him yesterday. I went to his restaurant, his new restaurant.
How's the
Good?
restaurant?
Yeah, it's good. Bombay
good.
Grill, House and Grill. Yeah, it's
Ooh,
really
shout
good.
out. Shout out. Is it?
Bombay House and
Bombay
Grill.
House and Grill. It's in the
Ooh,
city.
he's got a
Umar,
his
you
restaurant.
owe
But it was good.
No, but so he tagged me on the Facebook post, and I looked it up. I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool. So I tagged a bunch of guys, and this is our team right here, the dream team right here.
Nice.
So,
And you guys all train together.
yes.
Yeah.
You guys train around a regular basis. Like I feel like that makes a big difference.
I recently opened up a gym.
Oh,
so
okay.
They come over twice a week and train.
Gotcha.
And then they're training at LCCT on the other nights.
Nice. And
Before
you
I
don't-
opened the gym, we were training together all the time.
Yeah, you were mainly at LCCT
Yeah.
before you opened this gym?
Yes,
Gotcha.
correct.
How far away is your gym from LCCT?
It's like 6 miles. It's not far.
What's the name of
10,
it? Where are you guys at?
3D Martial Arts, Hanover Park, right off of Lake Street, right at the end of the Elgin O'Hare. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, 3D Martial Arts.
Hell yeah. I'm going to be going there pretty soon. I want to train with you
Awesome,
guys.
yeah.
Check
You're
it
more
out.
than
welcome.
I'll
Come
do a
anytime.
shout out, take some pictures with you
Sounds
guys.
good.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man.
It'll be awesome.
For sure.
Come to both gyms.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I actually know a couple of my buddies go to LCCT.
Like
but,
who?
Do you know Taha? He was telling me about it. It's a
did
Middle
he
Eastern
just start?
dude. Yeah, he must have just got. He was training with us for a while, but he moved.
Yeah,
he's going
yeah.
Is that
LCCT
Saf's
now.
friend?
Yeah, Safe's friend. Yeah.
Oh,
Safe's friend,
okay,
yeah.
There's
okay.
also
Just
another
started.
Brandon Kelso. Do Do you guys know him?
I know that
I know
name.
Brendan Kelso. Yeah.
Yeah, he also trains, I think, there. I'm
Okay.
pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
It's a couple other guys. I just can't think of their names. But I've always wanted to check it out.
Yeah.
Have you guys trained at Caprito before ever?
I actually came from
Oh, okay,
Capritos.
yeah,
that's
that's
where
why-
I actually started out. As a
Gotcha.
kid, I actually started with
And that's
Capritos.
pretty close in vicinity, right?
They're pretty close. I know they're in Bloomingdale, Stratford Square Mall,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's kind of relatively close.
Cool. All right, so you guys decided to put this team together. You
Yep.
guys decided to take on the challenge,
Mhm.
team grappling. What do you guys think about team grappling?
I
Have you guys
love
ever
the
done it?
idea.
Yeah, I think it's
it,
badass.
Yeah, it keeps it fresh. It keeps it fun.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody I tell about it or talk about it, and you explain what's going on, they get pretty psyched on it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's cool.
Especially guys who follow jiu-jitsu. Like, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
different, you know?
It's just a badass format. Like
Yeah.
you just feel like you feel like it's just like your gladiators because you get like 1v1.
Yes.
Whoever wins stays in.
Yeah.
Whoever wins stays in. It's like one person can take out a whole team
Yeah.
if you're good enough. Like.
But it's cool because you can't, like,
yeah.
even if you do stay in and say you're gassed,
Right.
you got two teammates to back you up.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck it, all right, I'm done.
Right,
I'm going to let these guys handle it. you
Right.
know?
Exactly.
Well,
Save yourself.
I've been telling people just to sell tickets that it's actually 3 versus 3. So they're pissed off when they
3v3
come.
melee.
I think I've seen some
Like,
shit
no,
like
that's
that in,
in
like,
Poland.
Russia.
No,
Yeah,
no,
right.
in Poland. They had that shit in
Poland.
Poland, man.
Oh, man.
That shit's awesome.
That was like a
Easy.
5v5
Yeah,
MMA
5v5,
fight.
yeah.
That's
And then
Shit
if
with,
one
like,
guy
weapons
goes,
and
then you go
shields.
like 2-on-1 on him.
That's insane,
One
man.
on
I don't
him,
know.
dude.
I don't even know how that
I
would
think it's
work.
pretty cool.
That's like too much, man. It's like you can't. There's no rules at that point. It's
Pretty
like
much, no,
you're just
dude.
killing each other.
And then there's that one guy left, and 5 dudes are just curse stomping him to death.
Oh, dude,
crazy.
you have no idea. You guys haven't seen like the medieval fighting that people
I've
do.
seen that,
yeah.
my
Yeah.
brother,
Gnarly.
my little brother actually does some of that.
Really?
Yeah, like they get all up in like full plate
All
armor
geared up.
and blunted weapons and go to town. Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
That's tight.
Throw some
It's
jujitsu
Not
in
for
there,
me.
man.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
You're
you can. You
dangerous.
can.
Hell
You can
yeah.
throw some jiu-jitsu in there if you want.
So, what are you guys doing to train as far as like when it first starts? So, like when you guys first got the call or got the email to get this team together, what was your like first initial thought as far as training? Just doing what you do normally, or
Nothing changed. Just
Nice.
keep training.
Yeah.
Maybe add some specific drills in. Strategy. Try to strategize a little bit, even though you can't do much because you don't know the order of the other team.
Yep.
Just same
Yeah.
business as usual.
Hell
Most
yeah.
of it's the same. Just do some Shark Tanks to focus on some conditioning, and
Yep.
then just work on some specific things like that we feel we should look into the other people that we're fighting.
Absolutely.
For, you know?
yeah.
And
looking
I
at
think
some of the-
conditioning is going to be the biggest thing, especially for the guy that wins, because
Yep.
there's only a minute rest between each match.
Oh wow.
Right.
Okay.
You could have a grueling first match and still win, a grueling second match, and then their third guy you're going against a fresh dude.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
And he could be like 60 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Than you,
Right. Right.
So that makes a huge difference
Yeah.
right there. What are you doing differently? Anything different as
No,
far as your
same
training?
thing.
Same, just
Same thing.
staying steady.
Just sharp
now that
taking.
we're 2 weeks away, you guys aren't changing much about the game plan. Just kind of sticking to the same
Not
routine.
really, no.
Do you guys taper down at all? Like you guys like
Maybe
slow
do,
it
The
down?
last week.
Last week or so
Not
we
so
did.
much live sparring, maybe more drills and
yeah.
situational positions and
Yeah.
stuff.
Absolutely. And then do you guys ever drill like the EBI rules, overtime stuff?
I
We
think
did-
that-
we
I think
did.
that's-
I think
that's
it's
in
that
this
the
one.
rule set
I'm
for
pretty
this?
sure.
I
it
thought
is.
I thought
it
both
was a
guys are
draw.
out if
yeah,
it's
if
a
it's
DQ.
draw.
Oh, maybe maybe
Yeah.
you're right. Maybe you're
Yeah.
right. I could have sworn Tristan and I were talking. This when
Really?
you mentioned
Well,
something
shoot, we
like
better
that.
figure that part out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a call.
Yeah.
We
gotta-
did a few with Leo when he was
Yeah.
coaching
I mean,
us.
we've
that
done
we
that.
did. We
We've done
did do
that
a
type
few,
of training,
yeah.
but we
Yeah.
have not been for this.
Prepared for
Yeah,
it.
we have like we know we've done that format
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
drills and stuff, but we haven't been doing that specifically for this.
Gotcha.
Right.
So nothing's changed. You guys are just ready to go.
Hell
You're
yeah.
ready
Yeah.
to take on some opponents.
It's gonna
man.
be a good
We got
time.
3 other teams. Foundation. We got. Hold on, let me
Think
look these
Fit.
up. Think Fit BJJ.
And then Danny Rodriguez.
Danny
is-
Rodriguez. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Rodriguez BJJ.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know these guys? Are you familiar with these
I
fighters?
fought one of the guys. I fought Bill Hill.
I think I
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The young Bill Hill, right?
No, the older
No.
Bill Hill.
What? Really?
Yeah, I fought him.
That dude's a beast.
Yeah.
we were talking
Yeah.
about him today, and
He's a tough guy. Yeah.
he's just. I mean, his name of his gym fits it well
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they are fit
Yeah.
mofos.
Yeah.
They're all like shredded up,
Yeah.
but.
Yeah.
And you
fought a
beat him, you
couple of
said?
those guys.
No, he actually beat me in overtime just by a
Oh,
takedown.
man.
So it was a really good match.
Oh, that's gonna be close
So-
then. That's gonna be a really good
Back and
match.
forth, yeah.
And submission only. There's no
Yeah,
points. So.
exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't
So-
matter. It doesn't
You got a
matter
lot-
as much.
Everything changes up.
So are you hungry
Oh
then?
hell yeah! Shit, I want my rematch.
He's coming for you, Billy.
He's a cool guy. We're friends on Facebook. He's
Yeah.
a real down-to-earth guy.
Oh, yeah.
They're all cool people, but I do
Everybody-
want my rematch.
I think everybody on this
Oh,
card is
everyone's
like
cool,
super
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone
Yeah.
I've talked to, at least, really down to earth.
Yeah.
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 They're just all ready to compete. Essentially.
The day like we found out we were doing this, my buddy Nick Janowitz, he's getting ready to fight in Bellator.
Uh-huh.
He came up to my gym one morning and trained and brought some guys, and then sure enough, Danny Rodriguez was there.
Oh,
And
shit.
it was the first time I met the guy, and I was talking to him, and I'm like, I'm competing in March. He's like, I'm competing in March. And we're like, oh shit, we're in the same tournament.
Oh, jeez.
And we're like, oh,
You guys
whatever.
actually trained together that
Uh-huh.
day?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So it
Did
was cool.
did you find any things to pick out in his game? at all, or-
I don't know.
yeah.
We were just training,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we rolled before we found out that we were
Yeah.
competing against each other.
So you kind of already knew.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's jiu-jitsu. We're just
Yeah.
going out there, and I just want to put on a good show for the fans and make it
Hell yeah.
entertaining and like
Yeah.
make this exciting.
I think that's the biggest part, just excitement.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh, yeah.
best part of submission grappling, like only submissions, because you're not worried
Everyone's
about
going for the catch the
Yeah.
whole time.
Exactly. And you can put
You know,
yourself in
you never know what
shitty
can happen.
spots, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really
Right.
matter.
Yeah, you can be in fucking full mount and still, or you can be mounted and still be able to
Yeah.
do
Right.
something and
Right.
attack.
You can't just lose. You don't have to lose all hope.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're,
Exactly.
because you're getting crushed point wise.
And that's the worst, like when you
Yeah.
get past. That's probably
Dude, a
the
lot of that
worst
stuff
feeling.
is irrelevant
Yeah.
for sub only,
Yep.
because guys will let their guards get past to go for the leg or roll underneath
Oh, yeah.
or do all kinds of silly
Oh, yeah.
stuff just to get the guy to engage.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Yep.
Because to
Yeah.
avoid a lot of that stuff, you just gotta sit back and
Yeah.
stall out, push the shoulder down. But if you let a guy
Assess-
pass, that creates a whole exchange.
There's
Yeah,
actually
absolutely.
a guy in the local tournaments from from Red Schaefer. He lets guys pass his like guard, and then he baseball bat chokes them.
Oh, wow.
He does that on
That's
purpose.
crazy.
That's the perfect
And
I've
setup.
seen that on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen
That's
that.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, he's
Like
from
that
Red
too, like
Schaefer.
if-
That,
People
I think I
behind
know
him
you're
choke.
talking
Yeah.
about. I might have. Did I fight that guy in?
No, you did. You beat him.
I fought
you
him
fought him in
in,
Absolute and what's that one in Wisconsin?
No,
Combat Corner.
Was it Combat Corner? I
Yeah, you
there?
fought. Yeah, because all the Red Schaefer guys go there.
I thought I fought. Okay, maybe I don't know. You might be right.
Either
I
that
know
or
I fought a
Newbury.
dude. I know I fought a dude who did like pretty much only baseball
That's him.
chokes
That's the
in
dude.
At the Gracie BJJ
Oh, really?
tournament.
Did
but
he
that might have
try?
been some other guy.
Did he try
Oh,
the
he tried
baseball
the baseball
choke?
bat
Yeah.
choke a bunch of times. Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
how
Does
does
he
that?
do it
That's
Nogi?
like
It's
this,
the
right?
Nogi
Yeah,
choke?
Yeah, it was
Nogi.
Nogi. It
The
was
dude
Nogi,
does it
yeah.
from no, and
That's tough.
he's put people to sleep.
Oh yeah.
I've
Oh yeah.
seen him.
I've
I mean,
seen the
it's
grip
more like
like
S,
this, I think,
the S
right?
grip is probably
It's
bad.
like
Oh,
a
S.
back. I don't
Like
know.
you can do
kinda
you can do a
twisted.
gable
Yeah.
grip, but the S grip like
Yeah.
from
I
what
heard it
I've
was
seen-
like a gable grip, but with your thumb
maybe
in the middle, because
I
you can
don't know.
turn.
I don't
better,
feel- yeah,
something weird like that.
I don't really rely on
I've
that.
tried it
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
failed miserably. So
But
I
that,
stopped
yeah, but
doing
that guy
that.
has like a
Scratch that one off
highlight. But that dude has like a highlight reel on just baseball. He lets
Really?
them pass and he just puts people to sleep.
That's dope.
Pretty
I mean, it's a
crazy.
great spot
Yeah.
as you're getting past, like
Yeah.
perfect. The guy's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I passed this
what
guard.
what belt is that
Woohoo.
guy? Do you know?
That I don't know. That was like 2 years ago. I
Yeah,
remember.
so
I haven't
must
seen
have
him
been a long time.
compete.
I don't know.
I remember
no,
you fought him. I think he was a brown belt and you were a purple belt at the time.
Okay.
So
I fought Tom Higgins as well.
Okay.
Beat him at what was it? Submission
the
Hunter
Grappling
Pro?
Games Pro. Grappling Games Pro.
Grappling Games Pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of those. Yeah.
One of
And
those super
yeah,
fights?
Grappling Games
Yeah.
Pro. Yeah, and then Elias Sepeda. I fought him at
New Breed.
New Breed.
Oh,
But you fought him
nice.
in Gi though.
Gi, yeah.
Yeah.
Gi New Breed. Yeah, that's true.
Cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see those
Yeah.
guys get out there too. I've heard a lot about Elias and Jerry.
Jerry.
Right? They're cousins, right?
I actually know Jerry Cepeda
Oh,
from
yeah?
way back in Flow when I was like a
Oh,
little
wow.
kid, but I don't think he will recognize me. So,
Who was it that I was talking to Tristan about? So maybe it was him. He was like 12 years old talking to Tristan as an adult, like talking about
That's
jiu-jitsu.
probably me.
Yeah, was it
That's
you?
Probably, yeah. No, because I started with Comprito at Flow. That's when he first started, and I remember Jerry, but I was like a little kid back then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
He's like, you're all typed up about jiu-jitsu and
Yeah,
like
that's
talking about.
awesome.
He's like, this fucking 12-year-old kid's
Dude,
talking to
that's
me about
awesome.
jiu-jitsu. But that is awesome because again,
the
you love
jiu-jitsu
it,
community
man.
is so
It's so
amazing.
small,
dude.
It really is.
So everyone's so cool. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's you got a few people who are
Yeah.
a little out there, but most people are so cool and like everyone like knows each other,
Yeah.
like at least somewhat. Like you know who people are.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though there's so many gyms around here.
But you all go to the same tournaments,
Right.
and
Yeah,
stuff like
exactly,
that.
yeah.
Right.
And we were talking about this morning too. Me and Tristan, like the popularity of jiu-jitsu in itself has just
It's
It's
exploded.
exploded.
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
yep.
Like everybody, it's no longer like a pajama sport. Like
No,
not
it's
at
a
all,
real
yeah.
sport.
Yeah.
You have tournaments sometimes twice a month going on. You know,
Mhm.
like So I think stuff like this, you know, essentially what we're doing with the 23rd with Fight Night Fury is really what's boosting.
No,
it
that's
up.
really cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to watch. I'm excited to commentate. I'm going to be commentating.
Oh,
for you
really?
guys. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
as you guys are out there, I'm like, yeah, you talked about that. Go. He's hitting it. He's hitting it. So it'll be fun. It'll be a really good night, and I'm excited. So make sure you guys get people there, man. Get as many people as you can, because we want to see this crowd just wild and fun.
Yeah, for sure.
There's food and drinks at this place. We're actually at LifeZone 360 right now. So this is the facility that we're.
Is this the ring that it's going to be in?
Yeah, this is the ring it's going to be in. Yeah, they're going to move it over to like the main area. It's going to be right dead center, right next to like the bar and the food area.
That's what I've been telling people. I'm like, there's alcoholic drinks. Maybe they'll push them too.
Yeah.
To come and watch us.
I've been to some tournaments and there's no drinks and it's horrible because they're long tournaments, especially those fight.
Is that pizza place going to be open?
Yeah, it'll be open. Oh yeah, for sure.
Pizza right after the tournament.
Right after the tournament, we get pizza.
Oh, that pizza is bomb.
Oh, is it?
Oh my god, I ate a whole pizza to myself a couple weekends ago. It was that good.
Now you're making me hungry.
Don't worry, it'll be open when we leave.
Do you know the order of things? Like, is it going to be the jiu-jitsu and then the Muay Thai?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that makes
And where does
sense.
it all start?
So the doors open at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And then Tristan was telling me you're not sure about the schedule of the actual jiu-jitsu matches, but I'm going to go ahead and say probably like 5:36 is when we'll actually start the grappling.
Cool. Okay,
And
cool.
that'll be first, and then the Muay Thai fights after.
last. Okay.
Oh,
And
cool.
it's crazy because, like, to be honest with you, all honesty, there's a lot more known names on the jiu-jitsu card than there is on the. You would think the jiu-jitsu side would be like the main card, but I don't know if it's something with.
It's kind of nice we get it over and done with. You know.
Get it done.
Get it done.
And I have some of my students that are kids from the gym are going to come, and
nice.
Their parents were asking about that, so it'd be
hell
nice
yeah.
if they're early and can get out of there.
At your gym, do you also train other martial arts or is it just jiu-jitsu?
It's mainly jiu-jitsu, but we wrestle, we do Muay Thai.
Okay, cool.
We got to do some MMA stuff. We got a kid that's going to fight in August. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I'm excited to see him fight too.
Yeah, me too.
He's coming out of your gym?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This kid is something else.
What's his name?
Well, I call him Slim. His name is Anthony.
Okay.
And he's young too, and he's 18, 19 years old, and he's been training for a few years, and he's been training with me for almost 2 years. And he's a talent, so it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be fun.
Yeah,
to
we
watch.
just got to keep his mind focused.
Yeah, and when you're 18, 19, that's tough.
It's tough. Yeah,
that's real
I got to
tough.
keep him on track.
But that's okay. I mean, that's great coaching right there. Like, when I was in high school wrestling, I feel like some of my coaches kind of neglected that sometimes. Like, we'd see guys that had such good potential, but they were just lost, you know. They were doing some other stuff, but they didn't really, like, focus on that. Like, let's keep this kid focused.
Yeah.
You know, he's got so much potential. But that's, like, that says.
Well, I can only do so much. He's going to do what he wants to do.
Absolutely. But it says, you know, a lot about your coaching in general. Just the fact that you're even thinking about that is pretty awesome. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you again for coming out and talking to me and everything.
Thank you for having us, man.
Do you guys have any last words for your opponents on 23rd? Do you have anything to say to them? You guys just excited about the matchups? Last words, final thoughts.
You're all going down.
Yeah, there we go. He's the mean one. These guys are the nice guys. Well, thanks again, guys, for coming out. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you all March 23rd at Fight Night Fury. It's going to be a really fun night. Like we talked about, doors open at 5 o'clock. Grappling should start around 5:36, and then there's some awesome Muay Thai fights lined up after that as well. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. This is First Round Stoppage Podcast, brought to you by Daily Strike Media. Thanks again.